My name is Jim Rich. My family calls me Jimmy. I live on a lake. I like just to go outside, outdoors. I like looking around. I'm 82, I'm retired. Spent 30 years in the sales and marketing business. We did it very successfully. It was good times. In 2001, I sold my company. My son was in chef school at that time, and he said, "Pop, let's open a restaurant together." So sure enough, we looked around and we got a restaurant in Westwood. It was called Di Stefano's, but my son wanted to change it. About a year later, he surprised me. He changed the name of the restaurant to Mio Babbo's, which means my dad's. So it was my dad's ristorante. I would love greeting the people, talking to the people. I would do everything, and I would even wash the dishes sometimes. My big thing is my family, my friends, kind of gatherings just around the table. I like things like that. It was about 20 years ago, mostly at night. I noticed when I was driving that the traffic lights and the car lights was just like a big burst, just tremendous, and it was bothering me. So I went to my local eye doctor and went over and he checked me out. That's when he said, "You got a problem." He said, "and it's way beyond me." I said, "Well, tell me what glaucoma is." I had never heard of it before. So he basically said, "Well, I'll just tell you in a nutshell." He said, "After a while, if you leave this thing going, it's going to get smaller and smaller and smaller, and then it's just going to close." So I was really, really nervous. I was scared. So he told me right away, "Let me hook you up with this particular doctor." I said, "Okay, hook me up with this guy. I want to see him right away." And I met Dr. Varma, and it's one of the best decisions, and I'm glad I reacted to it quickly when he told me, because it'd be terrified. I would never want to lose my sight, never. After about 3 visits, he said, "We can't correct this. We've tried to do silver drops. You need to have an operation." And I had my first operation then on this eye. It's interesting, when I'm with people, I tell them, "Take a look. It looks like if you had a pie and you took a slice out." That's actually what they did in this eye. It didn't bother me. I still do everything I want to do. My wife and I, we still go out a lot. It really didn't affect me at all. Everything was good to that point. And then sometime later, I was having a problem with this eye. What they had to do is they had to put a tube. They put a little tube up here so it makes my eye water. And it's unbelievable. Every time I love to talk to people about it, because they say, no. I say, no, there's a tube up there. And it lubricates my eye. Dr. Varma is the greatest there is. I'm so glad I met him by accident. But boy, he put me at ease right away. He kind of explained things that I want him to explain, the way he talked to me. And he had such confidence. He said, "Don't worry, we'll take care of it. It's a procedure. We'll go little by little, don't worry." That fear disappeared that I had about my eyes. And I said, "This is gonna work out." I said to myself, "This is gonna work out." My eyes are fine right now. We have a good life. I like Southern California Eye Institute because it makes me feel good that it's new, it's brand new. Of course, Dr. Varma runs the whole thing. And I just like the way they treat you. And they know me. I come in, "Hi, Mr. Rich, how are you? You'll be ready in 10 minutes or something like that." And sometimes even when I'm in the chair waiting and someone walks by the door, they'll say, "Hi, Mr. Rich, how are you?" After my very first visit with Dr. Varma, and he says, "Do you have a family?" I says, "Oh, I got a big family. My mom and dad, 8 kids, and I got lots of nieces and everything." He says, "Call all your brothers and sisters, tell them you've been diagnosed with glaucoma, because there's a good chance they might get it or they might have it and they don't know it, because a lot of people will just put up with the lights. You really don't feel any pain." And sure enough, both sisters had glaucoma. One of my brothers had glaucoma. To this day, I think they all take drops for their eyes, but they're all fine. And I got to give them credit. It was the first visit Dr. Varma said to me, "Call your family, let them know you have glaucoma." I truly consider him a friend today because I've been seeing him for so many years. It's been a good experience for me, and I was so fortunate to get the right doctor the first time.